Oh, here's a big news story for you. Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson. Did they break up? I don't know. I found this news story. It's not even really a news story. It's like a rumor. They didn't really have any proof. They had the journalist talked to Tony Romo's friend who overheard Tony Romo bragging to somebody else that, ooh, they broke up. Yeah, we're broken up. That's a reliable source. Tony Romo's friend that wasn't even talking to Tony Romo. He was talking to somebody else but overheard the conversations. They could have been talking about anything, really. I mean, I don't know, but if they did break up, that would be a good thing for me, and probably not for him, because anyone that has a breakup with Jessica Simpson's heading down the wrong road. But for me, I wanted him to break up with Jessica Simpson. You know why? I watched the Cowboy game last year, where 90% of the time they showed Jessica Simpson and not the game. I mean, she's hot, but she was wearing a jersey. She wasn't even wearing anything low cut. So if you're going to show Jessica Simpson, 90% of the game, she either better be in a bikini, for one, or she better be in a cheerleader outfit on the sideline. Other than that, I don't want her on the screen for more than 5 minutes in a game. I want to see the game, not Jessica Simpson sitting in the crowd with her Tony Romo jersey going, woo, yeah, Tony Romo. And, you can't really, and going back to the journalist, you can't really put out a news story based on rumors. I could put out a news story right now. Oh man, I heard this man say on the side of the road that he heard from another man, that he from another man, that gas prices are going to go up to $20 a gallon. Now, you could say gas could go up to $20 a gallon because, gas prices have been going up. But to say that my source for the information I heard from some dude, that heard from some other dude, that heard from the guy that pumped my gas, that gas is going to go up. No, you can't say that. And it's just ridiculous what people can come up with nowadays. But I know a couple of my listeners want to hear some stats on the Penguins hockey game in case you missed it. I got some stats right here. This is the kind of stuff you get on this show. There were a couple goals. The Penguins won 4-1. Whitney scored the first goal. Hossa scored the second one with some nice stick handling. Umberger scored the first goal for the Flyers right after their power play, and Malone scored the third goal for the Penguins, and Hossa scored an empty netter at the end of the game. Let me throw a little goalie stats out there for you. Fleury had 18 saves and only let up one goal, and we could sweep the Philly Flyers right now, but we don't want the Stars to sweep Dallas, because that means if the Stars sweep Dallas, just like Jake said earlier in the show, then they're going to be just as well rested as we are for them. So it's going to be, I don't know. If the Stars are well rested, that's scary because they're all veterans. They've been around the block a few times. Sure, we got youth on our side, but that can only get you so far, really. If you look at it. So we want Dallas to put up a little bit of a fight in the next game. Come on. Let's give them a little go. I don't want two sweeps. I want the Penguins to sweep the Philly because they're Philly. I don't really give a crap about Philadelphia. Big news. If you haven't seen the Iron Man movie yet, I'm telling you to go see it now. After my show, because there's 8 minutes left. But I'm telling you, go see Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. is awesome in that movie. It's a great movie. I'm telling you, it's better than all 3 Spider-Mans, hands down. And it's better than all 3 X-Men, hands down. It's one of the best superhero movies I have seen lately. I don't know if it's better than the new Batmans, because the new Batmans are pretty kick-ass. Christian Bale is the man. You can't top that man. It's hard. It's hard. As you heard Jake say, and you've probably seen my messages I've sent out to probably all the people that have listened to the Rational Rebellion show on WBVR, I am broadcasting live from Las Vegas. I'm in Las Vegas right now, enjoying the nice weather, while everyone in Pennsylvania is freezing their buns off. It was 94 today. And the sun felt hotter than that because there's no breeze. And I know back in Pennsylvania it's probably like 54, 60 tops. I mean, come on. Oh, yes. That's right. 59 currently in Pittsburgh right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and we're hitting the clubs after the show, picking up some hookers. That's how I roll in Las Vegas. I don't even have to pick up the hookers. They walk up to me and they're trying to pick up me. I'm cruising on the street, and they're just like, "Oh, you're Mike Barchetti, the host of Restaurant." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? You're wasting my time here. What do you want?" And they're like, "Oh, you're awesome. We want to get on you." And I'm like, "Get in line, baby. There's a long line to get on this gravy train." Yeah, and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I mean, not really, because I'm telling you all of this right now, so it's being broadcasted all over the place. But hey, don't judge me. I'm in Vegas. Don't judge me. Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game. And I'm playing the game right now. Moving on to some more news, we're going to hit politics real quick. I'm going to throw that at the end because, I mean, that's like pouring fire on the gasoline right now. Everyone wants to talk about politics. Oh, I'm a Republican. I'm a Democrat. I don't really care. I mean, yeah, sure I care, but I don't really care. I mean, so the big news out there now is Clinton wins West Virginia. Whoop-de-doo. West Virginia, sweet. Hey, I could have seen that one coming. So that's my talk about politics. I'm getting out of that before I get too deep. So let's move on to some news. Some back to some news. Some world news. Let's see. If none of you have heard, China has had many earthquakes. I've seen so many different numbers on this. 18,000 buried, 12,000 buried, 10,000 buried, 20,000 buried. Does anyone even know? No one. Just don't throw out the numbers. You're just doing that to sell, or you're not really selling anything. You're just doing it to get people to look at the article. I mean, no one really knows how many people were buried. I just saw an article earlier this day. Girl pulled out from quake rubble after 50 hours. That's like 2 days being buried. That's ridiculous, really. I mean, being buried I can't imagine just laying somewhere for 2 days, not being able to move, no food or water. I mean, that's ridiculous, really. I mean, congratulations to getting her out. But, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, here we go. Alaska, first state to hit $4 a gallon. That's going back to our gasoline story. So, out here in Vegas, it's already, for diesel fuel, it's already, $4.50, $4.40? And, I'm guessing in Alaska, it's the first state to hit $4 a gallon regular. But come on, Alaska? Alaska's so far north, it's so far away, no wonder it hit $4 a gallon. That's like saying, oh, Hawaii hit $4 a gallon. Woo! It's an island. It's not part of the mainland. Of course, gas is going to be a little bit more expensive because you got to transport it farther. I mean, the gas still around home, I know, is like, $3.60? And around here it's probably the same. I mean, I know 40 cents, like, holding money in your hand, 40 cents isn't a lot, but for gas to jump up 40 cents in a day, it would be a lot. So I'm not really scared about our gas going up to $4 a gallon, even though once it does, I'm probably going to want to shoot somebody, but hey, what can you do? What can you do?